Welcome to Pokemon Legends Arceus. My name's Tyreer, and here's how my adventure went using only Eeveelutions. First thing I did is I met God. The first thing God did is God jailbroke my phone. I then woke up on a beach by a chubby scientist who asked me to catch his Pokemon that immediately escaped his grasp. He then wanted me to work on a Pokedex. And then I met this lovely woman named Silene who basically told me I could go die if I don't do what she needs me to do. Some Pokemon were struck by lightning. The next morning I awoke to go prove that I am worthy of not dying in the wilderness. I get to choose a starter Pokemon. And then I have a rousing battle of Tackle versus Quick Attack. He never stood a chance. I then go into the wild to complete an initiation set forth by the Captain Silene. She then decides I am worthy of not dying, and then she gives me some of the worst drip I've ever seen in my life, which I immediately go change out of. After that I return to the wild and I go on a bit of a Pokemon catching spree with a pretty large success rate. So, not 100%. As I begin my hunt for Eevees, I'll continue to catch as many Pokemon as I can, and not very long into the process I come across my first Eevee, and then immediately my second Eevee. The first one went down pretty peacefully. The second one, I kind of had to fight into submission a little bit. It almost got away from me, but luckily I threw out Cyndaquil just in time. Afterwards, I continued trying to hunt Pokemon with, again, a pretty high, though not 100% success rate. And after that, I started playing fetch with my Eevee so that I'd be able to evolve them through friendship so that I could get Espeon, Umbreon, and Sylveon. Shortly afterwards, I come across my third Eevee. It went down pretty peacefully as well, even though I did accidentally throw a Pokemon at it and not a Pokeball. Fourth Eevee was in this lovely field of flowers. Again, went down pretty peacefully. After catching a few levels on these Eevees, I decided it was time to start battling to continue to grow our friendship, and then shortly afterwards, I found my fifth Eevee. I decided to lure this one in with a berry. And this one kind of got away, and I, again, had to beat it into submission. Thanks to the power of YouTube magic, I'm able to shorten what became a 2.5-hour drought of finding any Eevees into about a 30-second montage of me rolling around through the grass. It took so long to find my sixth Eevee that I began to forget what they sounded like, so I started to bring them out occasionally to remember what their cry sounded like. I continue to play fetch, continue to build up those friendship levels to make it to where they can evolve as soon as I'm ready. After about an hour and a half of searching, a lot of things began to look like Eevees. Charlies started looking like Eevees, Wurmples started looking like Eevees. Any Pokemon I saw in the grass, I was very hopeful, yet disappointed that it was not an Eevee. In fact, the only thing that did not start to look like an Eevee was the giant Rapidash that threatened me very angrily every time I came close to it. I continue to battle, continue to catch, just hoping that an Eevee will show up. And then, of course, there's this adorable guy. He will wake up very confused in a Pokeball. I decided that after about 2.5 hours it was enough time searching, so I decided to report my progress back to the professor, and I caught a lot more Pokemon than I realized. I caught enough to where I was immediately able to level up, and almost caught my second level within my first outing. After receiving a little bit of money, I was able to ditch my dingy kimono for a nice bright one, as well as some new sandals. Then, Silene, a woman who hasn't even evolved her Abra, decided that I was worthy of a star. I then meet up with Akari and the professor, and we talk about how she needs help taking on a commission from a person named May. She then decides that she needs my help with something. She decides that she needs help battling. She's been really down on her luck lately with Pikachu, and unfortunately for her, I only know how to win. So we battle. It takes a couple of Eevees, but I get there. Again, a rousing battle of Thundershock versus Quick Attack, with the occasional Swift thrown in there. Just when Akari thinks that she and Pikachu are becoming friends, Pikachu says, "Swerve." I then meet Captain Zissou, who will become very important for my next step in the process, which is evolving my Eevees into the first 3 Eeveelutions. Sylveon, the fairy type. Espeon, the psychic type. Then wait till nightfall so that I can evolve Umbreon, a fan favorite and also a very tanky Pokemon. After evolving these Pokemon, I had enough points to go ahead and get my next level. Look at how cute they are. So before even battling the first boss, I was already 2 stars in. I decided to run back into the wild so that I can continue my hunt for Eevees as well as check out the moves of my new Pokemon. Umbreon is definitely a fan favorite for a reason. Finally, I find Eevee number 6. But unfortunately, Eevee did not want to be caught on that day. I was devastated. After 3 hours of searching, I was unable to catch that Eevee, but luckily another one showed up not long after. And I kind of fumbled the bag with this one. I threw a piece of honey for some reason. Pokemon was about to run away, so I went ahead and sent on an Eevee. Luckily, this time I kept its guard up for just a moment and I was able to throw a Pokeball. And again, unfortunately, this Eevee got away. After 3 hours and 15 minutes, I had caught 5 Eevees and 2 had escaped. Originally, I was trying to get 9 Eevees so that I could have the full circle of Eeveelutions plus 1 normal Eevee as well. It took another hour before I ran across another Eevee, but I had plenty of time to think. This next one wasn't going to be quite as peaceful. At this point, even the Beedus did not want to be caught by me, but luckily, an Eevee finally appeared. I decided to lure it in with a berry, and this time I will not fumble the bag, I will not throw a piece of honey, I will catch this Eevee. Just in case, I have my spoiled apricorns ready, and they are necessary. I missed a couple of times, but I ended up stunning the Eevee and catching it by throwing the Pokeball directly at its back. Finally, the hunt for Eevees is over and I can begin the story quest finally. I meet May from the Diamond Clan. And I begin my first actual battle of this entire game. The first one to give me any trouble. And again, I've been battling level 4 Weasels and like a Pikachu, but generally this one was much harder than any of those. Luckily, I had a variety of already pretty strong Pokemon at my disposal. Used Espeon for a good portion of the battle, but then decided to switch to Umbreon, who's a bit tankier and can kind of take the hits that Munchlax is dealing out. Maya informs me that she needs help dealing with an alpha Pokemon up in Deer Track Heights, and we get there and we find an angry fire alarm. It's a relatively easy battle, and I attempt to catch the Kricketune, but unfortunately it has other plans. So I decided to just be rid of it. May, who is much nicer than Silene, compliments me on my skills, and then, for some reason, a weird ear yells at me. Very menacing. Next day, I'm awakened by Akari, who pounds on my door and tells me that it's time to go to the commander's office. Before we can go to the commander's office, we meet people who are basically arguing about the same thing. They fail to realize that the space-time rift is one thing and are arguing over space versus time. These are the leaders of the Diamond and Pearl clan, and they're here to tell me about a frenzied Pokemon that I must go help. For some reason, this very tired Commander Kamado decides that this is my problem and I have to deal with it. Adamon, the leader of the Diamond clan, tells me that he's having a similar problem and therefore he hopes that I'm able to figure this one out quickly. I decide I'll handle this promptly, however, there is something I need to do before I advance any further. I need to go to the Mossy Knoll in the southern part of the Obsidian Fieldlands. And here, I'm able to get a Leafeon. I touch the stone, and touching it feels good somehow, which is nice. I then go to my Pokemon, I select an Eevee, and I evolve it into Leafeon. Leafeon is one of the Pokemon I was planning on getting first by finding satchels and getting the merit points, then trading in for a Leaf Stone. However, I learned about this tactic and was able to get one basically for free. Look how cute they all are together. Woo! Nope. Alright. Too slow. Also, unexpectedly, I find a Firestone, which I don't notice at first. But luckily a viewer points it out to me. Psyduck. A Psyduck watched me drown one time. I did? Oh shit, I did. Perfect, thank you. I didn't even notice that. Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Look at this. We're well on our way. Hello. This guy invented the cowboy hat. Basically just saying that lightning struck Kleavor, and now that Kleavor is in a frenzy, and I'm here to help him. He doesn't really trust me though. What kind of Pokemon is Goomy? Fairy move's super effective against it. I like just standing right in between the Pokemon. I'm going to try to make Glaceon my next Eeveelution that I get. It's going to require me picking up a lot of satchels though. Hello, Rita. If he was indeed struck by lightning. Are you just doubting him? I'm sure he was here when the lightning struck. Like, you don't need to doubt him on this. I'll figure something out. To get close enough to offer him food. I feel like we could just like leave it somewhere. We don't have to like ball it up and throw it at him. Look at the little drawing of Pikachu. That's so cute. We simply have to throw the food. I love how it took him several minutes to think of that. Okay. I'll throw his food at him. I can do that. You should get back to the Grand Tree Arena and let Pearl Clan know our plan. I picked Rowlet in my first playthrough, and one of my favorite things about not picking Rowlet this time is look at him up in his tree. What a good boy. What a beautiful, beautiful bird. I love how they just give me a flute and I automatically know how to play it. It's a Celestica flute. Like look, you can't tell me that's just not like a cardboard tube. I like my eyebrows. It's like if a cat brought you a dead bird or something. It's like, oh, that's sweet. Thanks. What, you'll mash up the throw it at him? Yeah, I mean, I thought the same thing. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Forgotten all about you, he said. Jeez, she was gone for like 5 minutes. I was gone longer than she was. You defeat Glaceon and me, I'll entrust you with Kleavor's fate. Sounds good. I kind of need a Glaceon too. Where'd you get that? The bangs. Okay, I already had Flareon out. This is kind of perfect. Oh, well. I'm low on health already. Items, super potion. Then we just like hit it once or twice and we're good to go. My speed's way higher. We're good. Sorry, Glaceon. Okay. Rasha. Alright, big boy. Wow, that tree did nothing wrong. Dramatic. Alright, Flareon, don't die. That's not good. Let's see if we can finish this off with like one strong ember. You got this. Not even close. Holy shit. Haha, fool. You absolute fool. So easy. Eh? Eh? Well, that was pretty easy. Oh, it's beautiful. Kind of. Did you get shorter all of a sudden, Kleavor? A nice plate of insects. Oh yeah. Survival man style. Yeah, I mean, he looks good, right? I would say so. Will definitely help them. I love free stuff. Citrus berries, that's it. Well, that was nice and easy. So you caught 27 Pokemon card report, I reckon. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, that's close. Yeah, next time I go in, I'll be able to be level 3 already. They have some letters carved into them. This one says, where all creation was born, that quite something indeed. Okay, let's go see the commander. Hello, Commander. Commander Kamado basically just congratulates me on a job well done, tells me not to rest. Commander Kamado basically congratulates me on a job well done, basically tells me not to rest on my laurels, as there are still many other Pokemon that I must help. That's it for the first part of the story. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like it, comment, subscribe, let me know if you want to see more, and thanks for watching.